Now we have some absolutely tragic news for you today on the passing of Takeoff, 1/3 of the collective known as Migos, 28 years young. Now additionally, it was rumored that his uncle Quavo was also shot, but I've seen some video footage that would suggest otherwise. You in fact see him mourning for the loss of his nephew, essentially his brother, and it's just, the two just released a joint album. It's really, really tragic stuff. Now I woke up at about 5 a.m. this morning and something that just didn't feel right, so I checked my phone and posts were coming in all over the web with people speculating if this news was even true. I mean, who could believe it? Well, sources on site have started uploading video footage of this heinous attack and details of who the assailants are. Now, multiple shots were fired and the boys were said to have been playing dice with members of the mob. That's right. It's like no one's safe these days. This is the last thing I expected. Everyone was celebrating Halloween, everyone was having a blast, and then something tragic like this, it ruins the entire year. I'll have more info on everything that we found. This is before TMZ broke the news story. I saw it first thing this morning. I'm in shock. Anyway, let's get into it.
This is a knife.
Oh no! You still didn't like me. You shot me.
Just send the location.
I'm number one.
My calling is to be the leader of the free world.
And for those of you unfamiliar with Takeoff, born Kirshnik Kari Ball, and his life story, we'll be dropping a full-length Gone But Not Forgotten video a little later today. It'll be on the main channel before they're famous. Now, news at first hit the web around 5 a.m. from Say Cheese TV, which is actually a Texas-based hip-hop media organization. And since this went down in Houston, it makes sense that they found out first. Now, they posted at 5 a.m. that Takeoff, he had passed away, and understandably, well, people, they were dumbfounded. I mean, this had to be a Halloween prank or something, right? Well, I then went to Takeoff's Instagram page, and his last story post was him in black pants, a white shirt, posting a Playboi Carti song, Stop Breathing, and he had the lyrics above his head. Now, I'll point out why that's important in just a second. Now, next, we were given the location of a person fatally shot at 1200 Polk Street, and intel was that it was all over a game of dice gone bad. More on that in just a sec. Now, another Twitter user posted an image claiming the shooting happened right in front of her, and the photograph, well, it shows a group of onlookers huddled close together, and I compared this to the Google address of where we saw the fatally shot, call for help, and it looks like the exact same spot. Now, there's much more gruesome footage being uploaded to social media, but we don't really want any part in that. We think the deceased need to be respected, but there is a video of Quavo standing over his nephew, and his reaction, it's just awful. You can just, what a loss. Not only is he basically your brother, but he is a member of your group. These guys are like the Beatles. The world will never be the same. It's the end of a chapter, for real. No one's safe. Anyway, what I can tell you is that I saw the photos and the videos of the deceased, and the man appears to be wearing the same thing Takeoff was wearing when he last posted to Instagram. Now, a man by the name of J Money Jimmy, he posted what he was told via text to Twitter, and he had photos to back up that the witness was there before the shots rang out. Now, these texts, they read, so Quavo was shooting dice and he was getting his pockets broke off bad, so dude had an attitude, and he tried getting aggressive with the wrong mob ties. Not gonna drop names. Now, this dude got his, and then somebody, they was jumped up, and that's when everybody bunched up, and the shots started ringing, but they were coming from somebody Migos was with. But he was shooting wild and hit Takeoff on accident, and the other dude started shooting back. And I think he got hit again, but ultimately, it was his own dude who killed him, because when he got hit the first time, I seen his body drop. Now, Quavo, he was plexed up over some small shit. It really wasn't worth it. Takeoff was the coolest, quietest dude in the room the whole time. The text continued. He wasn't saying a word, just chilling in the cut. He didn't even know what was going on, that he just jumped up and got shot out of nowhere. Houston 4 show about to be a no-fly zone because mob's supposed to be protecting these artists. So there you have it. They're saying that it was someone on the Migos actual security team who's responsible for this fatality, but of course this is news we have yet to get confirmation on. Obviously this is just a tragic time and we're going to be hearing about this for quite some time. I feel like this year wasn't as bad as years previous, but this one, just for me, because I've been talking about these stars for so many years, I've kind of grown up with them, and to see them not even making it to 30, it's just, fuck, man, it's so bad. America's so rough and tough. The gun thing's just ridiculous to me. But hey, I'm reporting people passing, so of course I'm seeing it more often than most. Maybe not. I live in Canada. Anyway, I'll see you guys in another video.